Hi, it's Dave here from Elysium Sophia, and we welcome you to our home again on a Monday, which is the start of week 3 of good old Bojo's lockdown. We, of course, another shorter edition today, because we have to bob off later on today, but we wanted just to come and say hi and see you all on our session today. We are really looking forward to chatting today to all our friends, especially across the pond in America, because you are all getting ready for your inauguration, aren't you? With Biden, Joe Biden. Okay, Joe Biden being inaugurated and expecting a lot of bother over at your end with the Donald Trump fans. That all the hillbillies kicking off. It's going to be quite interesting. We, of course, here at Elysium Sophia, going to miss Donald Trump because we're big Donald Trump fans. We don't know enough, really, about Joe Biden. We just know that a bit boring, a bit grey. What do you think? Obviously, man of the people, apparently, which is less about personalities and more about what he's going to do. So, hopefully, good luck to you, Joe. Hope everything goes all right for you. But at the moment, in the balance, really in the balance for us. We're massive Donald Trump fans. And we're going to miss Donald because never a dull moment without Donald. With Joe, so far, we've not had an exciting moment. So we're on to a winner, aren't we, there? So if you're joining us today, we are Elysium Sophia. This is our home of Thai boxing, home of kickboxing, home of meditation, relaxation, self-confidence, and of course, hypnosis. And as you all know, over the past 4 or 5 months, we have evolved into a chat show where we invite you to our home here at Elysium Sophia. Elysium meaning wholeness and completeness, and Sophia named after my very, very own precious daughter, Sophia, aka Penny the Panda, and she will be welcoming you as usual to our home to discuss anything you want. You might want to say hi to Penny, and you might want to give us a tamsack. Tamsack, for all you people that don't know, is a thumbs up from our friends in the Philippines, because when we set up our channel, most of our clients and most of our subscribers originally came from the Thai boxing area, came from Thailand, came from the Far East, came from Japan, and of course from the Philippines. A lot of our Philippine friends are working in Dubai or the United Emirates, or they're working across there in parts of Arabia. And you come from Qatar, and you come and say hi, don't you, all the time. And we welcome you, as usual, as always, to our home at Elysium Sophia. You might be joining us from our second home, in our wonderful second home of Cyprus. And if you are, mate, you're a lot warmer than we are today, although the snow is disintegrated, which is great. Looks nice on out of the window and on postcards, but when you're having to get about in it, not so good. If you're joining us from here in the UK, you might be personal friends of Sophia. You might be Kalal, you might be Jack, you might be Millie, you might be Ava, and of course you might be Harry or Ethan. And if you are Harry, you'll have a name that's something to do with cheese when you arrive, and you'll be banging your drum dum diddy day, banging your drum like dum diddy day. So if you are any of those people, as usual, you're welcome to our home here at Elysium Sophia. If you're joining us from Germany, from France, from Canada, as we had the other day, a long conversation with our Canadian friends, which were friends of Vegan Realists. Had a really long discussion, which was really heated, mate. But it was all about conspiracy theories, and that was great. We had a lot to say about that, and our own Prince Harry over there. That was really good too. And of course, you might be from anywhere in Europe. The final countdown. We were joined by Marigold, weren't we? Who came and had a chat with us yesterday. And obviously, our friends from across the pond, as we started with today, don't like to be picking fun of what's happening in America. But as we said before, Joe Biden, a bit of a grey guy, isn't he? Not eventful, but obviously you voted him in, and obviously he's got something about him. So tell us, what's Joe going to do? What's he going to do in America that's going to make you great again? Not that you're not great now, but, you know, lots have happened. And of course, we invite you to chat about anything you want here at Elysium Sophia. We're chatting about COVID, obviously. And we're also chatting about the vaccine. Vaccine. Have you been vaccinated yet? Are you on the list that's been done already? Are you an octogenarian over the age of 80? And a bit of discrepancy, isn't there? Some parts of the country were on the over 80s, 90s, 100s, and in other parts we're now onto the 70 plus. And people who are described as extremely clinically vulnerable. Now, I don't quite know what that means. I presume it's that you've got some underlying medical condition that means if COVID attacks, you're going to be bad for it. I know, I'm being facetious, of course, I do know what it means. It's different to underlying health condition. But have you anything to say about that? Are you all for the vaccine? Are you against the vaccine? And do you want to chat, as we were chatting the other day, about days gone by? We were chatting about music, about one-hit wonders. We were talking about the Manchester scene in music. And we were chatting about Cadbury chocolate. Things like wagon wheels we feel have got smaller since we were children. And I know we were smaller then, so things look bigger. But things tend to have changed. We were talking about only the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate tastes like chocolate never tasted before. Adverts, especially for chocolate. Adverts, some adverts that stick in your mind from your childhood. You might want to share a thought about that. Opal fruits made to make your mouth water. Oh, they're not called opal fruits now, are they? They're called, what are they called now? What are they called now, opal fruits? What do they call them? Oh, wonderful Sophia. What do they call opal fruits now? Starburst.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. And we were talking about flumps. Mother flump, daddy flump. Not those flumps. Flumps were like marshmallows. They were great. And we were talking about hundreds and thousands. And we were talking about Galaxy Ripple, which was the set to challenge the crumbliest, flakiest chocolate in the world.
Sorry.
Cadbury Flake.
I was just going to say, why is it called hundreds and thousands?
Hundreds and thousands.
And then I realised it's because like they're really small.
Sprinkle and they're very, very small and they go everywhere. And when you've had them, it takes ages and ages and ages with your Nunu to hover them up. Nunu, obviously from the Teletubbies. Hoover. Usain Hoover. Usain Nunu. Big nose thing it is. And he goes, well, he goes, yeah. Fun. It's a Nunu. A Hoover. Vacuum cleaner. Whatever you want to call it. Upright. Well, I can remember my mum and dad having this really groovy Hoover. It had a light on it. It was great when you hoovered up in the dark. And you used to go, like that's an upright thing. And he had a light on the front. Oh, dead trendy, that one. I love that. If you're thinking about things that you used to have and you haven't got now, hair, maybe. I don't know. But maybe you can talk about things that you used to enjoy and don't enjoy them so much now because they've changed. They're not quite the same, mate. Have you changed? We all change, don't we? Things that we thought were great, I know some things that I used to think were great, music-wise, absolute bobbins now. You listen to them, they think, I really like that. Well, they are. You think to yourself, oh, I used to really like that song. And you put it on now and you go, whoa, that's bobbins. I don't like that at all. And I used to, and then we, obviously, one example of that is, in fact, I like it now, but that's a little Mancunian girl. Oh, it's horrible being in love when you ain't enough. Got your picture on my wall, got your name upon my scarf. Oh, it's horrible being in love. Horrible being in love when you ain't enough. Oh, I put my mum's heels on yesterday. So you see I'm growing up in every way. It's just a tiny house for two, just big enough for me and you. So go on and ask me that, and don't be shy. Get off home. She was an annoying little 8.5. She wasn't 8.5 at all. She was a 47-year-old annoying Mancunian midget. Yeah, use of alliteration there. She was a bad lad. Yeah, I can myself say what I want. It's okay, it's fine, I don't mind. Sometimes she was referred to by scouters as a woolly back. We were talking about expressions and phrases that people used. And we were talking about as usual, we've been to Meadowhall today. We've just got back. About 15 minutes ago, we did go to Meadowhall. Just got back about 20 minutes ago, and we were talking about the. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No, I've been to Meadowhall this morning and went to see that. That old crone was in the shop again today. You know that I was talking about. That says, "You say your shop. You say your shop. You want curly whirly?" She asked me again today, in her dulcet tones. It really is great. I just go in there now to see her and wind her up. Are you an essential shop? Yeah, essential shop. We sell paracetamol. Sell paracetamol. Oh, that means you're essential shop then, my
Sorry, I
shopkeeper.
didn't know.
She does. Oh, yeah, we sell paracetamol.
I didn't know that.
If you sell paracetamol, then you're essential shop. Oh, what happens if you sell clothes?
wow.
Clothes, apparently, we can all go around
Yeah,
naked.
that's right. I was gonna
We
say,
don't need
right.
clothes, apparently.
Right.
Not
So-
essential.
Right, so apparently clothes aren't essential.
That's great. I'm going to go out naked.
How are clothes not essential? Like,
Yeah.
I know-
Shoes.
I understand, but like
Essential.
they are essential.
Not paracetamol.
They are.
They're essential, aren't they?
essential because they are.
Yeah. I know it's rubbish anyway and crap, but Poundland was closed today, Meadowhall. That was closed today. I don't know what's happening there, but yeah, non-essential shops are not open at Meadowhall.
So we've got Jack.
Jack,
So hello, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Said, hi, Kalel and I are playing Roblox.
you're playing Robot. Oh, great. How are you today? Are you both okay?
Hi, Jack. Yeah,
It's
thank
and how's Teddy today? How's Teddy? Still feeding the old Tic Tacs and going in one ear and one end and coming out the other? I don't know. Enjoying themselves. Great. I'm glad you're. How's online learning been today? Bobbed into 2 or 3 of Sophia's online learning sessions today. Some were good, some were bad, some were not so good. But how's online going with you? Is it going okay? Fed up of it now? 3 more weeks to go, haven't we, or something, before half term? No, this is the 3rd week. So 3 weeks after this. So
3 weeks.
so we've got another 3 weeks after this, as far as I know.
Okay.
And then we can see what Bojo says about it. See, are we going to
No,
carry on with
imagine
lockdown, or are we going to go out and play again? I don't know.
Jack said I don't feed him Tic Tacs, it would kill him.
You gave them Tic Tacs, apparently. No, see, when the
Oh,
first day you
no,
gave them a
no,
couple of Tic
no.
Tacs. No, Sophia said you gave them Tic
No,
Tacs.
I didn't.
First day, day 1, she said you came home, you gave a couple of Tic
No, I
Tacs.
didn't.
I'd have given
Remind
Tic
me
Tacs.
about that thing
Diarrhea,
with
wouldn't
Jack.
it?
Remind me about that thing with Jack.
I will. I'll remind you about that thing with Jack. But yeah, we.
I did not say that.
it was good.
at all.
It was Meadowhall. Non-essential shops, non-essential items, mate. So what exactly is a non-essential item? Food, essential, obviously. But everything else, yeah. Sausage rolls, Greggs, essential items. Obviously, Greggs is essential. Yes, the two vegan sausage rolls were still there this morning again. Still there, sitting there, minding their own business, thinking, please buy me somebody. But if they're there again tomorrow, I'm going to kick off. I don't want hard, solid, cold, vegan sausage rolls. I don't want those two there. No, not good. So anyway, that was interesting today. And then online learning. And we're just going to do a bit of training after this and see where that takes us. Because it's lockdown, isn't it? Week 3, as you can see from our little session there. Week 3 of lockdown. And what's going to happen next? Will the lockdown be even further? How can they lock us down any further? Stop us eating? Stop us drinking?
They
Stopping
can't-
having fun
They
altogether? I
can't
don't know.
stop us from going.
Breathing. That's the next one. No, that's
Yeah,
COVID
it's
anyway, isn't it?
something,
Stopping
yeah.
breathing. I don't know. But what are they going to do next?
They're going to tell us we're all going to starve. and
Yes, you're all going to
stop
starve
us
to
from-
death, and you can't go out for food or anything. We were going to go down to Fox Valley, have a little bobble down there, but we thought, no, we'll not bother because we're on the other side again today. Hello from the other side. Because now we're doing chat shows on there, chat shows on here, and it's great at the moment. We're hosting chat shows left, right, and centre. But come on today. The other day, as I say, we had a lengthy discussion with our friends from Canada about the conspiracy theory, about they didn't believe that COVID existed. Well, they did, but they didn't see that. We were talking about, we got quite philosophical in the debate. They were saying that how can you be asympathetic? If you're asympathetic, it means that you haven't got it, but obviously it doesn't exist. And then I brought up the idea of religion. I said, hang on a minute. You can't see it, so it's not real. How about God? How about Buddha? Apart from that Buddha. He was off his nut the other day, wasn't he? Landed on his head. One of Sophia's pictures
Right,
landed
so
on
the
his
other
head.
day we
Great,
went
that the other
live.
day. Boom,
We went
like a
live the
lemming.
other day, and basically I just sat down.
Yep.
And then as I went behind the camera, one of my favourite photos fell
I
off
got to
the
think one of
wall,
us two, wasn't it, on the
and
side
it
there.
smashed. And it fell on Buddha's head.
And Buddha went.
And, yeah.
And then Pennywise
and it
jumped off.
smashed into 1,000 pieces.
He did, yeah.
And
A
then
glass
Pennywise
everywhere.
Jumped off.
Pennywise jumped off to get in on the
And
act.
Pennywise and Buddha didn't break.
They
but
didn't know,
my
they didn't break, but they photographed it, didn't they? Poof, glass all over the place. So that was quite interesting. So we keep picking bits of glass up with our Nunu. All over the area they were. But it's nice that the snow's gone. And we were chatting about accents again the other day. We were talking about bands, and we were talking about bands that are still around. We were talking about Bez, weren't we? Bez from the Happy Mondays. Bez that can go forwards and then backwards again, and then forwards and then backwards again. And then we were talking about the farm. All together now, all together now, all together now, no man's land. And I thought they were Manx, but apparently they're Scousers. I was told by, in no uncertain terms, by a friend of ours on the other side again, from Cheadle, I think he was, that the farm were Scousers. They weren't they weren't from Manchester. But they said all together now. I don't know Scousers. They can't all be Scousers. I mean, the guy that started the thing, how many Scousers do you know that he'd say all together now? Wouldn't say that, would he? All together now. All right, there we are. All together now. We are.
Maybe somewhere.
All together now. All together now. And then the Inspiral Carpets. You're going to tell me next? They're from Birkenhead or something. I don't think so. But it was very interesting. Talking about things that have changed. Favourite chocolate we got talking about, and we started talking about plain chocolate, all sorts of chocolate, and chocolate that's changed over the years. And I bobbed in today to Marks and Spencer's to grab in some great chocolate from Marks and Spencer's, some very wonderful plain chocolate from Marks and Spencer's, which was great chocolate in Marks and Spencer's, some great stuff in Marks. Obviously, other shops are available.
Yeah, I was just
but you do get quality when you go to Marks. It's great at Marks and Spencer's. Really like Marks and Spencer's. So, you and you two, Jack and Kalal, are you? I'm just. No, I'm saying, are you in the same house? Are you playing over the internet? What are you doing? How are you doing that? How's that working? You explain. They're playing some kind of game. Is it kind of like a virtual thing over the internet? Or what is it? Or are you actually in the same space, donning masks? I don't know. I'm intrigued. I like to know these things. I'm very nosy when it comes to things like that. Oh, we had a good couple of lessons talking about nosy things today. Nosy. Made me think about somebody there. Made me think about Mr. Lowe's. We saw him the other day. We saw Mr. Lowe's the other day down in Fox Valley. Down there he was talking about. A great bloke, him. I liked him. Still like him. He's not dead. Moved on to another school. We were chatting to Mr. Lowe's. I liked him. Sort of liked him. Not enough people like that old dozy loosey. I like him. But hopefully he'll be back at over here soon. We were chatting about the bubbles that are at school and online learning. Again, went into a bank at Meadow Hall this morning to sort out a few things because they got a few details wrong. That was quite interesting.
I didn't go, but you went.
I went, yes, obviously. I went. She didn't go because she was
doing
online
my
learning, wasn't she?
learning.
But I went, and it was been one of those days today where we're quite non-eventful, really. And we're already at what time are we now? 4:30. 4:30.
Would you like me to
and
tell you
all's
who
well.
I've atted?
Do what? Sorry.
Would you like me to tell you who I've atted?
Atted, yes, please, my darling.
So
Who have we
I've
atted today?
Jen Laurencia.
Jen Laurencia. Yeah, Jen with the pink pants, and she goes. She's great. I like her.
Kuya J. Official.
I like Jen Official.
Eliza.
As you know, she talks to the animals. Femfam. Come on, Femfam, where are you?
Creepy.
Creepy. Now, Kalal, don't get offended. I'm talking about creepy, not you. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. Vegan realist. And Culver Farm. Yeah, our friends from Cyprus.
Yeah.
Let's see who else bobs in today. Marigold on the wall.
Marigold said she was going to.
She said she was going to come today, didn't she, at the end of yesterday, because we were singing some Bob Marley songs with Marigold yesterday, and we were singing No Woman No Cry, No Woman No Cry, say, and then we were singing Don't worry about a thing, 'Cause every little thing gonna be alright. Woke up this morning, with the rising sun. 3 little birds were on my doorstep. You see, when you've got your own show like this, you can say what you want when you want. And we're talking about saying what you want, whenever you want. Because it's our show. We were saying when we first started on YouTube, we were quite, sort of like skeptical and very, I suppose we were very polite, weren't we, to these people who we now know to be numpties. Yeah, the word polite. You signed polite. When we first started, we were just saying, we said to be very, hello, I'm Dave and this is Sophia, and we are Elysium Sophia, and if you'd like to join us maybe, well, like a flipping wooden top. But now, you can see now, because we're really into the groove now, as it were, and really enjoying what we do, and growing bigger and bigger, our Elysium Sophia. And although we're still all about hypnosis and meditation and therapy and life transformation, life coaching, obviously, the bread and butter of the business, personal training, obviously. But also now we've been asked to host another 2 chat shows, which is great. So we're hosting chat shows left, right and centre on 2 or 3 different platforms now, which is great. Because we can talk about whatever people want to chat about. And it all started here on YouTube. People coming in and chatting about whatever they want to chat about. Sometimes it's good, sometimes they're bad, sometimes they're a little bit ugly. Not, people are good, bad, well, I suppose there are a few people that come. Talking about good, bad and ugly, a lot of people we met on YouTube that have their own YouTubers, that have their own channel on YouTube. Some of them that began right at the very beginning when we began, thought they were really...
They started at the exact same time.
Yeah, they really rate themselves, didn't they? They used to really rate themselves. And we were quite in awe of them at the beginning, thinking, ooh. One in particular that was on a road to nowhere. I'd quite like to see them now, we could have a proper chat. Now we're all chilled and relaxed, and hope they're still doing okay.
Now we're in the same position as they do.
Yeah, now we're in the same position and enjoying the same accolades as they do. Accents, that's what we were talking about earlier. What's your favourite accent? We've got Unicorn Hulk that comes and joins us, and her family are Irish, and she likes to talk like that, so-de-do, so-de-do, don't-de-do, de-do-do, don't-de-do, de-do-do, don't-de-do. No. Right. And we were talking about the difference in accents between the Republic of Ireland, where it's all sort of like all hairy-fairy, it's all Daniel O'Donnell, and it's all that kind of thing, nice and relaxed. They don't worry about anything. And they're almost like on something that keeps them all down and relaxed. It is what it is. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's kind of like, they're the Jamaicans of Europe, aren't they? The Republic of Ireland. They really are. But on the other side, they're really abrupt, aren't they? Or what about you? Shut your mouth. Get out. Same island. If you ever go across the sea to Ireland, be sure to go with Irish B&I. Yeah, on one side you've got the hello, how are you? I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. We like it. We're all fine. What are we? We're all fine. And then across the water in Northern Ireland, it's all, oh, what are you? What about you? What about you? What's you like? Who are you? It's too late. They say now. They say no. Too late now. What are you doing? What about you? And it's all like aggressive. It's like, get yourself out now. Gone down. You've gone down now. Now. What are you going to do now? I always support a program in the 80s, as I was growing up, called It's Too Late to Talk to Billy. It's too late. You say, it's too late to talk to Billy. The guy used to come on and say, it's too late to talk to Billy. There's nothing we can do about that, my darling. Just chill out and enjoy. People will join the chat if they want to, but we can't force them to come and join the chat. There's over 200 people on the sides at the moment, and they're welcome to come in and chat. But if they don't want to come and say hi, can't do anything about it. Can't drag them in, can we? It's too late to talk to Billy. That's what they used to say. Too late. And then, of course, we didn't...
What does that mean then?
It's too late to talk. This guy was called Billy.
Oh, right. right.
Billy was obviously off his nut,
Oh, right.
and Billy was
I
like an
thought you
Irish.
meant,
It's
you.
no, it was too late because he'd gone over the top. He'd lost it. He'd gone Tonto. He'd lost it, and he'd just got got in with the wrong crowd. Hence, it's too late to talk to Billy. There's no talking to Billy. No Billy. That's right. And everything was down. Everything's gone down. And then obviously at that time, accents that used to amaze me. Obviously talking about Mr. Laws and everything like that. Oh, with a Geordie accent, man. Take it away. Why, aye. And then obviously we had one of my favourite, well, most annoying accent, but it sounds like they're going to throw up, but I love it. Yow Munkai, how are yow? I'm from Birmingham. The Birmingham accent. Right now, it's so we had a programme again in the 80s called Top of the Munkai. They all talk like that. Yeah. And Dr. Grimley. I used to watch the Grimleys. The programme called the Grimleys. It's about a teacher in Birmingham. I can't remember whether it was Wolverhampton or Birmingham. There's that area anyway. And they have this great pronounced accent, don't they, in that neck of the woods. And then obviously we go down a little bit, and we go across the way to the Scousers, and we did mention the other day Liverpool has two very, very pronounced accents. You've got the people who talk like that, really fast and that. Don't like it, not you. What you doing? Don't like it. Did you do? Don't you do? That kind of thing. What? Very excitable there. Oh, get out, shut it. Get out. Just little noises, quacking. They quack like ducks and that. And I love that. But then the other side, you've got the philosophical Scousers, yeah? They call me Ringo because I wear lots of rings. My name is John Lennon, and a lot of people talk like this. We all talk like that because we're philosophical and we can talk about things all day. The Beatles were founded around John Lennon, and they talk all day about things that are important in life. But what I'm trying to say is there are two accents. And then of course they call people woolly-backs. And then obviously we're talking to Unicorn Hulk, and we're talking to another friend of ours that started talking about what did a woolly-back mean. I presume it's somebody that's lives quite near to Liverpool, but not quite a Manc, not quite a Liverpoolian. Yeah, who was it? Yeah, it was. He was talking about it, wasn't he? Yeah. He was talking about. They were talking about woolly-backs. And a great expression that. I spent a lot of time up that area, some fond memories of that area, and some great memories. So, Sophia,
So we've got,
you're looking at me as if somebody else has maybe joined.
Dins Embariat Nadding, who says Dun Tamsack. So thank you for the
Tamsack.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, so that's Dins.
Hi, how are you? I suppose, are you from the Philippines? Are you one of our Philippine friends? Yeah. Are you living in the Philippines? Or are you working elsewhere? Or are you, are you working in Dubai and working in the United Emirates? As a lot of our friends are that come from that end. They tend to move out for work and then come back again, but still proud from Philippines.
We've also got Junello Gonzaga, who says thumbs up host.
Thumbs up.
So thank you for the thumbs up.
Yeah.
Thank you. So that Junello. Thank you so much for joining us as well.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, and feel free to enter the chat and have a chat about anything you'd like to share or get off your chest.
I presume you're both from the Philippines.
Are you both from the Philippines? Yeah, and obviously you come from another, let's just say planet, and come from another channel. It's you're part of a clan that's come across. You're welcome. We were also chatting the other day about one-hit wonders. We were chatting about things that no longer exist, but they do, but in different guises. That's quite interesting. And people, the one-hit wonders that we were talking about was one-hit wonders. Yeah, the one that hit me first of all was. And it now canvas and brushes were wearing thin when London started calling him to come on down and wear the old flat cap. He said, tell us all about your weights, and then he said them sulphur gates, and Lowry said that's just the way they'll stay. And he painted matched up men and matched up cats and dally-alley-o. Paul Young, 'cause we're living in the love of the common people. Miles from me heart of a family man. Daddy's gonna buy you a cling to. Mama's gonna love you just as much as she can. And she can. The inclusion of Rolf Harris there, you see, came in there. Two little boys had two little toys. Each had a wooden horse. You know, that guy. Come on, Rolf. What can you say about Rolf Harris? Great bloke. And then all of a sudden lost it. Didn't understand. The funny thing was, it's not funny, but it is in a way. You know, when he was told he got to stay away from children, for obvious reasons, bad lad. But obviously, they said he was. They found him, you know, near a school, because you know, see Rolf, can't you? Sat on the wall, going. The kids coming up and saying, "Oh, what's that guy doing over there? Just look elsewhere. He's a bad lad." But yeah, it's a shame what happened to Rolf, because I'm sure he's either lost it totally, or he's a very bad man. I don't quite know what it is. I'd like to think that he's still great, and he's just being silly, but I don't know. But let's not go there, because I'm sure there's a libel suit there somewhere. But we were talking about, talking about things like that. We were saying the other day about things that are controversial, and well before Jimmy Savile got done for being a bad lad, you could tell that James Savile wasn't right in the head, couldn't you? You could tell. Now then, how's about that then, boys and girls? Wow, Jim will fix it as it happens. You could tell he was a bad lad. You could tell just by looking and listening at that guy, there were issues. And I watched Louis Theroux a long time ago, well before all this came out. And even then, Jimmy, as it happens, was being the bad lad. You could tell.
So, we've got Norrie Vlog who says, "Hello sir, new friend here by Siswan Foster. Have a great day."
Oh, hi, how are you?
So,
New friend.
Thank you so much for joining us. Please don't forget to give us a Tamsack and thank
Always nice to see new friends and old, and sing Old Lang Syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot, and never more shall mine, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for the sake of Lang Syne. And of course that brings on to a Scottish accent there. We'll leave James E. Savile on the wings there, but it was just something I was chatting to Sophia about the other day. Now then, how's about that then? Wow. Just not right. I remember a kind of Mickey take of Jim will fix it. Now then, you sad man, as it happens. Dear Jimmy, I have a letter here, Jimmy. Please do not come and visit me in hospital, you sad man. Goodness gracious, wow. You can almost imagine the poor kid, can't you, sat there thinking, oh no, Savile's here. Stood there at the end of the bed. Oh, I'm feeling really dodgy today. Don't worry, we've got a guest here for you. Oh, how's about that, man? Jimmy's come to see you. How's about that, man? Yeah, the last thing you want to see if you're ill would be some cretinous creature like Jimmy Savile at the end of your bed, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
Or it could be worse. You could have, oh, it's horrible being in love with you, and I've got your picture on me wall. Come on, turn down and ask again. Some Gracie Fields lookalike that's like 8.5, singing silly songs. Or some idiot with a ukulele. I'm leaning on the lamppost on the corner of the street. Says a certain little lady comes by. Oh me, oh my, ooh, turn down and ask again. Can you see me, mother? Ooh. You know, what's all that about? People, you know, George Formby. Another nutter, wasn't he? A late great. I mean, come on. In the time, he must have. You know, people loved him. But I still respect the guy. Don't get me wrong. But he's funny, isn't he?
Jack said, "Sorry, I've got to go."
No, that's fine.
Oh, it's fine.
No, it doesn't matter. You're fine. You don't have to apologise, mate. If you want to go to the toilet, you get up, mate. You don't have to. No, seriously.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us today, mate. And stay safe and join us again some other time whenever you get a chance.
So
Take care.
We've got President Nee Kulakoi,
Ooh,
Co-17.
Killer
who
Koi,
says,
Cobra Kai.
Tamsack. So thank
Tamsack.
you for the Tamsack.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you for joining us.
Lovely. I take it, are you from the Philippines as well? Cobra Kai, eh? Love Cobra Kai. Obviously, the kickboxing little influence here with Cobra Kai. Karate, kickboxing, whatever you want to call it. Very controversial things we've just been chatting about there. two fine specimens that were. End up messing a mess of things, but yeah, it always makes me laugh when I see old footage of things that have dated quite badly. And again, Paul Young, great Paul Young. I was going to say the late great Paul Young, and things that were banned back in the day. You know, when two tribes go to war, relax, don't do it. When you want to go to it, relax, don't do it. Oh, oh, oh. When you want to go somewhere else, when you want to go, you know, Frankie says relax, he got done. He got banned. Oh, we can't have that. That's bad. You're a bad lad, Frankie. And now, the stuff that gets through, my word, people would turn in their graves in the 80s, wouldn't they? Things that got banned in the 80s, you know, for being a bit of risque. Yeah, and it was really, growing up in the 80s was strange. That was great. But growing up in the era where all of a sudden AIDS arrived, and AIDS was interesting, to say the least. The ignorance that surrounded AIDS was crazy. You can't do that, you know, don't go near that one, they've got AIDS. Like, whoa, hang on a second. And yeah, it was a time of mistrust. And the time of the late, great Freddie Mercury. And when people say AIDS, they think of Freddie straight away, for their own reasons. Because Freddie Mercury, one of the late greats, one of the kings, the rulers of the world, that was so misunderstood. Such a great guy, along with the great George Michael, and of course Michael Jackson. All these people that are no longer with us now, that were great,
It wasn't
misunderstood.
I don't understand why people say relate to Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, he's kind of like a
Like-
personification. There are a lot more people that suffered at the hands of AIDS than Freddie, and you know.
Don't get me started about that.
Yeah, what? Sorry.
Don't get me started about
No, we're not
that.
getting you started on Freddie, because you like Freddie, don't you, my darling? We all like Freddie. The late greats.
So we've got Kevin Rains who says watching here Cyprus.
Oh, Cyprus! Oh, lovely. We were just talking about our second home in Cyprus. You're so welcome. Yassas, Yasu. How are you today? We're missing our beautiful second home in Cyprus. We're missing our lovely island of Cyprus. How's things out in Cyprus? Tell us, how's COVID out there, and when can we come back? Come and see you all again in Cyprus, because we're missing Cyprus. Is things falling? Is it?
Yeah.
They're falling down there. Yeah, we get back to Cyprus as often as we can. We love Cyprus. Whereabouts in Cyprus are you? If you're joining us now, whereabouts in Cyprus are you? Cypriot?
Kevin said lovely weather today, sunshine today.
Oh, lovely. Whereabouts in Cyprus are you? Excuse me, it's not COVID, it's from this dreadful weather in England and the UK, mate. Whereabouts? We stay in Paphos. We love it. The people of Paphos are just divine.
Paphos.
You're in
Yeah,
Paphos.
oh,
How's the pelican? Yeah, how's the pelican? Is it still toddling off, doing its own thing down there?
Goodness, we love Paphos.
Oh my word, yeah. You know, we were for the last. It's become our second home, and we call it our second home, and we've not been able to go for a year now because of COVID, and we just can't wait to get on a plane and get back to Cyprus.
Kevin said haha weather strike.
Weather strike. Oh no, it's not right, is it? It's fucking ridiculous. Are you Cypriot then, Kevin? Is Kevin?
Yeah.
Are you Cypriot? Or
Well, no restaurant is open.
no restaurants? Oh, I can imagine.
Oh goodness.
Of course, yeah. What's the pelican doing then? Just, where's the fish? Where's the fish? What's he
Oh.
doing? Wandering around and, wondering what's happening. It must be dreadful. To see the shops not open in Paphos must be strange. You know? To see the shops not open in Paphos must be very strange.
Kevin said I live in Kisongera.
All right, okay. What were you saying? Mel?
Kisongera. I'm Filipino.
You're Philippine.
really?
Oh, Filipinos living in. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, have they started the development on the harbour yet? You know the mass development that was supposed to be happening, or has that been affected by COVID as well? Last time we were over there last year, well, the year before last, obviously, they were just starting.
Yes, the restaurant Pelican.
The best Pelican restaurant. It's great, that, isn't it? It's one thing that everybody knows. If you say Paphos, everybody goes, "Oh, the Pelican," straight away, don't they? And the guy that owns that restaurant is a star, isn't he? But just a beautiful place. So you actually, are you in Cato, Paphos, or are you in Paphos? You know, which area are you in Cyprus? Which I know you're in Paphos, but so are all the shops then closed? Tea for two is Tea for Two still open?
Working here as a carer.
A carer.
Career.
A career. A courier.
A career.
A career. You've got a career in Paphos.
Sorry.
Right, it's okay. My wonderful little Sophia's learning how to read in English.
I just
Doing
read
really
it.
well.
I can read in Cypriot.
Reading Cypriot, but not in English. Yeah, it feels that way, doesn't it? Have you just closed those cans?
Oh yeah, because of the light.
Did you just? Oh, sorry, I just
Yeah.
wondered. I saw it all of a sudden bush 1 minute
I'm
around.
in
isn't it?
Koso, as told you, I'm in Kison Erga.
Oh right, I see. Cool. Yeah, you did. Oh, sorry, I misheard you there.
No, I said
You told me. Oh, sorry. So let's not declare war. Yeah, we were just spent some great times in Paphos. It's a great place to have a base, isn't it? You can stay in Paphos and then toddle off to Limassol, toddle off to Ayia Napa, go off to Limassol, whatever you want to go.
Kevin said my English is also not good.
It's great, mate. You don't put yourself down. Your English is a lot better than my
Kevin
Filipino.
said Korea isn't, question mark.
Korea is. No, don't worry about it. It's Korea. I don't know.
Korea.
I don't know quite know what we're talking about.
C-A-R-E-R.
A carer.
No, C-A-R-E-E-R.
Korea.
Yeah.
Is your Korea? I think you're right there,
Kevin
mate.
said,
Don't you worry.
Nearing Coral Bay.
Yeah, near Coral Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful place, Coral Bay. I like it. Just a bit further up, isn't it? It's on the other side. It's a lovely place. But yeah, it must be very, very strange in Paphos not to have the shops open.
Kevin said I'm nurse. Ooh.
You're a nurse, a career. So I think you're right there. You're a carer. It's your
Yeah.
career, and you're a nurse. Lovely. In the do you work in the main hospital in Ketopathos, in Paphos then? Do you work in the what do you specialise in? What kind of nurse are you? Are you children's nurse? Are you do you work with the elderly people? Are you in A&E? I am
Caring
talking.
job. Yeah.
Yes, it is
So
a
I
caring.
was kind of right.
You were a caring job, yeah. What? Yeah. Sorry, I do tend to speak very, very fast. Your English is great, by the way. You know, it's a lot better than my Filipino. Yeah, my Philippines. So, you're a nurse, and do you specialise in a particular field of nursing? Do you work with young people, old people?
Not working in intuition.
Yeah. You have to throw me a freaking bone over here, my darling.
Instituent.
Yeah, okay.
Personal carer.
Personal carer, that's fine. So it's a kind of like it's a care home kind of thing, rather than a hospital. You're
What did
working.
he say?
You work. Throw me a freaking bone over here. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it sounds to me like you're a carer. I think. Yeah.
Right,
Oh,
can I
yeah.
just hang on?
No, don't try again, my darling. It's going to get all mixed up. You sound like you're a carer, working in a care home, or that type of thing, as opposed to
Yeah.
working in a hospital.
It's just
I think we
me,
worked
just
it out. It's
me.
just her. She's
Just
just
me.
bonkers. Don't worry about it. You know what pandas are like? Give them a bamboo shoot and they're happy.
Geriatrics.
Geriatric, yeah, old people, geriatrics, yeah. You have to. Hey, are they getting the jab? Boom, boom. Are you sticking the old jab in their arm? 80-year-old pluses, are they getting the jab for COVID? And how's COVID? Not personally, yeah. How's COVID going on in Paphos?
No, it's good,
Is the
thank you.
COVID's fine, thank you.
Very good.
How's COVID? The cases in Paphos and in Cyprus. How are they going? Are they leveling out at the moment? Are they going up? Going down? Picking a bale of cotton? What are they doing? How are the cases of COVID in Paphos at the moment? In Cyprus, you have to help me read here, my darling. So, staring at why are you leaving me? Shut off from the fairies again. Just staring at the wall. She's, oh, look at the coloured lights. I can see the coloured lights. They're all
I'm
shining.
just watching the.
Yeah,
It's very,
yeah. Yeah, I thought it was Paphos, didn't you, my darling? Yep, so, the cases, are they going up? Are they going down? Are they levelling off?
Look down, hello to beautiful voice in the corner. Oh, hello.
You doing what, sorry?
He said hello to the beautiful voice in the
Oh,
corner.
that's very nice. A beautiful voice in the corner. Yes, she's been called many things.
Increasing.
They're increasing. Oh, they're not, are they?
No.
How's the vaccine then? Is the vaccine out there in Paphos? Have you started to inoculate and give jab in the arms?
President had his vaccine.
President has his, has he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yumpo, jumpo, oh,
So are you doing the elderly first,
Yep.
and then are you doing the same as?
Are they
others?
doing the elderly first? Yeah.
Or are you doing?
No, you ask me. They can hear you.
Or
can't
are
they
you
not?
just doing?
Are you jabbing anybody? Are you sticking the old jab in people's arms?
Have you had one?
Go on.
Shots.
Shots. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, baby. You give love a bad name. But John Bon Jovi there. Shot at there, there's a boom. Just like an arrow. Yeah, have you had your shot yet? You sign. Shot. Have you had your jab or your shot yet? As a frontline care worker?
Have you had yours?
Yeah, you're a frontline care worker, aren't you? So maybe you've had your jab already. We're waiting. You see, I can't do anything until the wonderful Sophia tells me what you're saying. And if you don't tell her, then you can't tell me.
Well sing.
Who?
You have a good singing voice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we love a bit of John Bon Jovi. Too right, mate. But
So have you had your vaccination?
Yeah.
No.
You've not had it. Thank you for answering that. Straight to the point there. Have you had your vaccination? Answer the question. Don't worry about it. She goes off like that, you know. Nice panda, but you know. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho, and now she's screaming, oh my mind, my mind.
When I said that, I straight away said
Straight
no.
away, boom. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho. I know we do, yeah. Never say goodbye. Never say goodbye, yeah. You and me, we're not old friends. We'll be together forever and say goodbye. Always been a fighter, but you're not the same. Rain since you left me, now I'm standing on the floor. See, I've always been a fighter. Without you, I give up. Rain since you left me, now I'm standing all alone. Oh, what a song, eh? I love that song. Shot through the heart, you're to blame, baby. You give love a bad name. You stay apart and you play your game. You gave love a bad name.
Kevin said, wait a minute, I have to feed the patient.
Feed the patient. Get a spoon, yeah. Get it in there. Give him a sandwich. Yeah, suck on that sandwich, you'll be all right, yeah.
They're big.
So, yeah, I know. Give them a sandwich. Give them a sandwich. I don't know, some kind of... Suck on that lollipop. There you go. Yeah, join us, and when you've done that bit, come back again, and we know you're still there. Like talking to nobody. It's nice to chat to our friends in Cyprus. We're only on for another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
There's another 5 minutes, and we have to go on to the other side, which is another channel that we like a lot. Because you host a show on there as well, don't we, my darling?
Yeah.
It's really, really nice. But yeah, I'm glad you like Bon Jovi. Kevin.
Is that right?
Kevin. He's going to feed the patient, my darling.
Kevin.
It's not Kevin. 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 Darling, it's Kevin. Kevin, is that your name? Kevin. Sorry, I do apologise to the
I
family.
think it's Kevin.
Kevin. No, funny, is it, darling? I do apologise, Kevin.
No.
You know.
It's spelled
It's spelled
Keven.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin. You sign Kevin. Yeah, it's
So,
Kevin.
see, I'm
Yeah, it'll be
not
something like that.
silly.
Won't it? Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin. Kevin. Even Kevin. 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 What's your name? Kevin. 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 Kevin.
Might be.
Oh, it's Kevin the Kitten. I don't know.
Kevin.
But anyway, when he's
Kevin.
poisoned his victim, he can come back, can't he, and tell us exactly what his name is. But he can't actually, can he? Because
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was thinking the other day, imagine if you asked someone how you pronounce something,
and they couldn't.
and then they type it, and then you'd be like,
Whoa, I still don't know.
so how do you pronounce Kevin?
He's still
and
feeding.
then you type Kevin.
He's still spooning.
And then I think, oh, well, you've just
That's all
written.
done. He's feeding.
Unless you put letters in, like space.
Phonetically spell it.
Yeah, yeah.
Phonetically space it
So
out.
put
Yeah.
K,
K-E-V-E-N.
like,
Kevin.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's something like that. Yeah, I kind of like, go what it is. Well, Kevin, if you're still there, Kevin. It's great, isn't it? All we do here is sit and take the mickey out of people, don't we?
No,
Don't
I
we?
don't.
She does.
I don't.
Sits there and says, what's your name? Kevin. Kevin. What's your name? See. Yeah, Paphos, beautiful place. Beautiful island. The birthplace of Aphrodite. So you can't get much better than that, can you? So it's 5:05 in the UK, so we're just, 7:05 in Cyprus? 7 in Paphos at the moment. So yeah, we're just going to give it another 2 or 3 minutes, mate. And if you do come back, that'd be great. If not, ding, stick a bell on, and we'll sing a bit of John Bon Jovi for you again next time you come on. Because we have
and
to.
if you haven't connected to us, or if you haven't
Yeah.
left us anything,
And if you don't want to, you don't have
if you
to.
haven't left us anything or connected to us,
Yeah.
if you put the bell on, and then next time
You'll know if there's anything.
you'll know. Well, you know how they say if you say subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah, just
Like-
subscribe. We said that we went through all this last time.
And also,
Don't have to worry
if
about
you
that.
put the bell on,
Put the bell on,
you
ding.
won't miss us next
No,
time
don't.
we go live.
Because I
And
don't
we
want to
hope
miss
to
a
see you next
thing.
Thank you everyone that's joined us today. If you
Yep.
have joined us in the background,
Yep.
and you haven't been able to comment, thank you for joining us as well.
Yep.
And please remember to join us next time, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.
We will, yes. So again, if you joined us from Cyprus, Kevin, hope your day, the rest of your day goes really well. Stay safe in Cyprus, and join us again next time. Put the bell on, ding, and come and say hi. If you joined us from the UK, almost fleetingly today. If you joined us from the UK, thank you for joining us today. Stay safe. From across the pond in America, you've not been across chatting to us today, Joe Biden fans, which we thought you might bob in because it's very soon. You'll be having your inauguration over there, and hoping that the Hillbillies aren't going to kick off. But that'll be great. I'm looking forward to that. I'm watching with anticipation. Of course, as usual here at Tillysium Sophia, we end on a message of hope and of peace and of relaxation to let you know that you're special. You are amazing. You're special. There's only one of you, unless you're a twin. And then there's two of you. But anyway, both two sides of the same coin. Take some time out for yourself, for you, to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. Balloon breathing. Watch through our videos and just take some time. Maybe it's transcendental meditation, some form of relaxation and meditation, or hypnosis. Because if you're not strong, you can't be strong for other people. It all starts with you, and it ends with you. Because you are amazing. You are a beautiful person, and you deserve to be happy. So, until next time, as usual here at Elysium Sophia, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and a massive namaste.